Hey everybody, how's it going? It's EJ again. Thanks for checking into a new video on the Mazdaspeed 3. Today we are going to be taking apart the door. We're going to be looking at the door speakers, taking this apart and seeing if we can fix it, or maybe we're just going to buy some new speakers altogether. Let's get working on it. Before we take apart the speaker, the doors and all that stuff, let's just shut this. Let's do a little audio test first. In here. Get some music on. Pump up the jam. So we'll do a little sound test. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I think we all agree it sounds good so far. Don't know if you guys can hear that fuzz. Let me turn it up a little bit more. It definitely sounds like we might have a blown speaker. We're gonna take apart the whole passenger door first. Think that's the worst one at the moment. Tackle him first. Might get onto the driver's side door. It's really not that bad. We'll turn it back up again so you guys can hear. Otherwise, I mean, the sound just, it sounds freaking sweet in here. The tweeters up here like really help. Great sound, I love it. Let's get taking apart this door and I'll see you guys in the next clip. So we got this piece off here. No, this guy right there. And we'll remove him. Like I said, we got this trim piece off here and the handle off so far. You can get trim tools. I'm just using a flathead screwdriver. Just be careful to not do any damage to the trim or anything as you're going around. You can be really gentle with all this, so you don't have to use much force. Next, we're just gonna take our flathead gently and start prying around. Maybe just wrap it up in some towel so you don't scratch any of your paint as you're going along the edges here. You don't have to really remove anything from here except that little back part like we did before. So this can just kind of slip right through the holder. So it can slip right through here. And then all you'll have to do is obviously disconnect that from the door switch or the door lock. And then this little guy for, it's your LED door light. So unclip those two and there we go. Just like that. Door panel removed. I can clean this guy up. Ooh. And clean this guy up. Now we have access to our speaker, so you can check him out. Mazda Bose passenger door speaker. I think we'll just have to unclip and remove these. Okay, whoa. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of corrosion. Don't think speakers are supposed to look like that. Pretty rusty. I have a feeling that's a contributing factor to why we're hearing some fuzz, but we can always plug it back in and just check it out just to be sure. So let's just clip him back in actually. I think we can all agree we may have to be purchasing some new door speakers. I'm gonna be looking around. Maybe we can get, I don't know, we don't need brand new ones. We can get used, it's a used car. We can get some used parts. That's no big deal as long as it's maybe a little less rusty than this. We got this door panel off. We're gonna give him a clean as well. Sum it up real quick. We got the passenger door panel off right here, all the little bits and pieces, the main Bose speaker, the tweeter cover, the window button, the hand grip, and the little by the thing door lever and the lock. Now that we got all that off, I do have some time and we're gonna hop over to the driver's side now. So same process over here, just gonna take all the exact same bits off and I'll catch you guys in just a second.
EJ, is that you? Is that you?
just like that. Speaker number 2. All right, looking the same, maybe even a little worse, honestly. There's a set of passenger and driver door speakers, and they should not look like that. I'm gonna, I guess, attempt to put everything kind of back where it's supposed to go so I can still drive around. Whatever, it's just gonna be maybe a little colder and a little louder, but until we get those speakers, this is probably the easiest way. I'm not putting that door panel on, just take it off again. So let's hook this back up, hook my window switches back up, my lock switches, and we'll put all the covers back on. All right, let's get to it. And there we have it. Done. We are done. No, I'm just kidding. I will be, I guess, on the hunt for some replacement door speakers, because these have just gone to, well, okay, well, that was interesting. I was just making my way out of here and I could not open my driver's door. Legitimately had to climb over and get out of the passenger side. Yeah, so if you're doing this, make sure nothing comes unplugged. Connector for your handle that will open the locking mechanism. This has just slipped out of its little housing right here. Make sure this doesn't come unplugged before you leave. Just a heads up. We're back. We got a new speaker. Actually, we got 2 new speakers. One is currently already installed in the door. Practically brand new for $70. Mazda quoted me $200 a speaker. The fella I purchased these off of says there was maybe 130,000 kilometers on these. Let's do another sound test so I can show you guys what they sound like. All right, guys, here we go. So pleased with how these sound. Now that we got the sound test, let's get these things hooked back up and let's get our door panel back on. Okay, so since I was getting water that would drip down here, fall all the way down onto the magnet of the speaker, which was the reason it rusted, I fitted some plastic. We're just gonna cut it to fit right around the back of the speaker. That way we don't have any excess flapping around. I'm sure you guys can see right here. So that rust, you get water falling right down here along the window, the weather stripping. It would drip all the way down and it would land right on the top of this magnet here, which is why the other one was so rusty. I have some rust converter, which we're just gonna lightly spray in here, cover up all this little rust spot, so hopefully in the future it will stop it from rusting even further. Speaker number 2, lock back in, boom. All right, now we can get this door panel on. Two fresh door speakers. Let's just give this thing a quick sound test. they sound amazing. I mean, compared to the older one, so this thing is like seriously 100 times better. So I'm very, very happy with how they turned out. As you guys can hear, they sound pretty decent. All right, everybody, well, now that we have the panels back on, let's pull this guy out. We have such a nice day out today. Let's get this thing washed up. All right, everybody, well, we made it back home. We just took it for a drive. Everything is sounding so great. I'm so glad we were able to switch them out and replace them with slightly newer ones. That worked out so well. Huge thank you to everybody who watched the video. Thank you for tuning in again. Stay tuned, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.